Right. Please excuse the bonnet. Y'all know this is not normal for me, but sister girl did not leave the house today. And I don't know if I'm going to leave it tomorrow either. But I came on here because I just got through watching an interview by Jasmine Guy. I need to go back and watch that whole interview. But it was on The Breakfast Club. And she was saying how, once Cosby came off the air, different world didn't last that much longer. And she felt like it was deliberate. And Charlamagne was sharing the same sentiment. And we have to get to a place. And I thought about something. We are actually have progressed in a sense that you have the own network. BET, much as y'all complain about Tyler Perry has like 4 shows on there, 5 shows on there. So then you have Bounce. CW was starting to come around. But we were saying how, is there ever going to be another different world? And I know we're not going to have another different world, but I thought about how we had Homecoming. But they took Homecoming off the air. And I didn't understand that because Homecoming was, to me, better than All American. And maybe I'm saying that because Homecoming was giving me different world vibes. And I liked it. So it was like, what is going to be that next show that's going to appeal to our kids about college life? And I'm not talking about College Hill. I can't. I get what they're trying to do because if you notice is it College Hill? It's the reality show that's on BET where they pick celebrities. Ray J's been on there, Tamar Braxton's been on there, and they have to do like a study and get a preliminary degree. I don't think it's a real degree. I might be wrong. But if you haven't noticed, they are different camps. They don't go to the same HBCUs. Like right now, I think they're on Xavier. But the point I'm trying to make is we as a culture have to get to a place where we own our own stuff. It's going to take, like, as much as y'all, I hate that people knock Tyler Perry. This man owns his own studios. Okay? And not all his stuff caters to certain people. And I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because everyone is jumping on that bandwagon. I'm tired of hearing about it. But I will say this. I was watching Mr. Soul. If you have not watched it, it's on Amazon Prime. And it's on, what I want to say, I watched it on Max. And this is before there was Arsenio Hall. There was Mr. Soul in like the late 1960s, 1970s. Y'all. But Richard Nixon, former President Richard Nixon, was determined this black stuff has to come off the air. And he made sure they lost funding. This is why we have to own our stuff. This is why we need our own. That's why people like Oprah and other people, we need to establish more networks, streaming platforms, YouTube, whatever. Because when they get up and decide they want to take stuff off, they take stuff off. And we have to be in a place where we can own our own stuff. Like Issa Rae, I applaud what she did on YouTube. HBO picked it up. If I'm not mistaken, she's not on there anymore. And I want to say she's over it. Shonda Rhimes is another good example. ABC was tripping. So she went to Netflix and is doing the doggone thing. But we have to get to a place. We need our own streaming platform. We need more channels than OWN and Bounce and BT, which I don't even know BT is black owned anymore. But I'm going down a rabbit hole. But y'all, truly, we got to get to that. Ownership is where it's at. But at the same time, we got to keep writing. And that watching Soul further confirm my whole purpose. Artists are not simply here just to entertain. Artists are here to invigorate and to push the culture and to empower us. There's a time and a place for entertainment, but ultimately you should be doing something to better your people.